Welcome back to Costco Australia Shopping's Deli Special Part 3. Alibaba Falafel Minis, 630 grams for $9.99, and these are $1.59 per 100 grams. They're made in Australia from at least 80% Australian ingredients, and they're a vegetarian ball that is made with chickpeas, blended spices and fresh herbs. They actually come in two 315 gram containers, so you don't have to have them open all at one time. You can actually do it across a couple of meals. A Bella Classic Hummus in a 1.5 kilo tub, and this one's $9.99 or 67 cents per 100 grams. This one is also made in Australia from at least 85% Australian ingredients, and it is a great source of protein, a source of dietary fibre, plant-based, gluten-free, and it is kosher certified, so it's another gluten-free for our list. A Bella Entertainers pack, you get 3 by 220 gram containers for $11.99 or $1.82 per 100 grams. So you get a caramelised onion hummus, a sweet beetroot hummus and tzatziki classic. Another gluten-free, no artificial colours or flavours, and these are made in Australia. So the caramelised onion one is at least 58% Australian ingredients. The sweet beetroot is at least 86% Australian ingredients. And the tzatziki is at least 97% Australian ingredients. So a great little set. You get your 3 different flavours. So you've got a nice bit of variety. Oleana French onion dip, 350 gram tub, $6.49 or $1.85 per 100 grams. This one is made in Australia from at least 90% Australian ingredients. We did actually just have a sample of that one. It actually is quite nice. We have the Oleana Charcuterie dip. It's 350 gram tub for $7.99 or $2.28 per 100 grams. This one's also made in Australia from at least 66% Australian ingredients, and it is a fennel and garlic, salami, provolone cheese, semi-dried tomatoes and olives Mediterranean flavoured dip. Alibaba Tomb garlic sauce, it's a 1 kilo tub for $8.99 or 90 cents per 100 grams. And it's made in Australia from at least 77% Australian ingredients, and it is a traditional Middle Eastern recipe. A Bella Jalapeno Hummus, 900 gram tub for $9.49 or $1.05 per 100 grams. So this is for hummus lovers that like a little bit of a kick. It is gluten-free and has no artificial flavours or colours in it, and is made in Australia from at least 64% Australian ingredients. A Bella Guacamole Classic, you get 3 by 220 gram tubs for $12.99 or $1.97 per 100 grams. And it's 97% real avocado, vegetables and herbs, dairy and gluten-free, and it is also preservative-free. So this one is a product which is produced in Mexico, but it is a great idea. It comes in like your 3 individual serves, so you don't have to have them all open at once, and it makes it last a bit longer. Some Oz Fresh Traditional Basil Pesto. It's an 800 gram tub for $14.99 or $1.87 per 100 grams. This one's made in Australia from at least 70% Australian ingredients. And the basil pesto is a great versatile thing. You know, you can use it on your pastas, picnics, on platters, put it on pizza, panini. Yeah, it's very, very versatile. Picante Questo style dip, 500 gram tub for $7.99 or $1.60 per 100 grams. So it is a Mexican style queso with cheddar cheese and sour cream. It's made in Australia from at least 95% Australian ingredients, and it is a proudly Australian made and owned company. It is also gluten-free, vegetarian, and has no artificial colours or flavours. Bitchin Chipotle sauce, 680 grams for $15.99 or $2.35 per 100 grams. This one is made in the US, and it's a family owned and operated and made with love. Bitchin sauce in Carlsbad, California. Fresh fodder tzatziki, it's a 500 gram tub for $5.49. This is made in Australia from at least 92% Australian ingredients, and it has on it that it is warning, a guilt-free snacking inside this tub. Also from Fresh Fodder, we've got the Tiramisu, 500 grams, $5.49 or $1.10 per 100 grams. And this one's also made in Australia from at least 94% Australian ingredients. And let's throw away the lid, there will be no leftovers. Fresh Fodder spicy jalapeno, garlic and parsley, 500 grams, $5.99 or $1.20 per 100 grams. This one's made in Australia from at least 77% Australian ingredients. Say hola to fiery peppers of goodness. Halencio whipped feta dip, 500 grams for $6.49 or $1.30 per 100 grams. And this one is made in Australia from at least 98% Australian ingredients. So this is a proudly Australian made and owned company. And it has with lemon, garlic and herbs in there. Yumu's olive, sweet potato and beetroot dips. You get 3 by 350 grams for $11.99 or $1.14 per 100 grams. And these are all made in Australia from at least, the olive one is at least 49% Australian ingredients. The beetroot is at least 79% Australian ingredients. And the sweet potato with roasted cashews is at least 79% Australian ingredients. Simply Delish Americana dips. You get 3 by 350 gram tubs for $17.99 or $1.71 per 100 grams. So you've got the Chicago Jazz. There is a Golden State char grilled onion and Buffalo blue cheese ranch. And these look like they're all made in Australia, but because of the way they're being shrink wrapped, it's a little bit hard to read. Let me try a different one and see if I can get a better look at it. So you've got the buffalo one, which is at least 83% Australian ingredients. The char grilled onion is at least 74%. And then the Chicago Jazz one is at least 77% Australian ingredients.
Next time again.
It's always snack time. Just like that.
Alright, I think we're doing well. Pesto, antipasto.
That's fresh Tuscan antipasto, 1.2 kilos for $13.99 or $11.66 per 100 grams. It's made in Australia from at least 35% Australian ingredients, has no artificial flavours or colours. So you get in it the green olives, black olives, semi-dried tomatoes, artichokes, eggplant, peppers. And then it's mixed in with canola oil, vinegar, garlic, and some herbs and spices. Epic Odyssey green olives stuffed with a Danish feta cheese, 920 grams for $13.99 or $15.21 per 100 grams. And these are made in Australia from at least 40% Australian ingredients. Epic Odyssey Food Company, Sicilian olives in brine, 920 grams for $8.99 or $9.77 per 100 grams. And these ones are packed in Australia, but they're fully imported ingredients for those ones. And then also from the Epic Odyssey Food Company, we've got red baby peppers filled with cheese, 920 grams for $13.99 or $15.21 per 100 grams. And these ones are packed in Australia from at least 70% Australian ingredients. And the last one from Epic Odyssey Food Company is the Santorini Pitted Olive Mix, 920 grams for $8.99 or $9.77 per kilo. And these ones are packed in Australia from at least 40% Australian ingredients. So you get a mix of the green olives, black olives, and then green olives with pimento. So they're nice, all different colours and sizes in there. Barretto prosciutto di Parma DOP, 18 months, 2 by 170 grams for $19.99 or $58.79 per kilo. So that's not a cheap one, being nearly $60 a kilo. But it does come in your 2 packs, so you don't have to have it all open, and it makes it so that it will last a little bit longer. And this is a product out of Italy. Charcuterie salami and cheese roll-ups. You get 4 by 95 grams for $16.99 or $44.71 per kilo. So as you can see, it comes in 4 individual wrapped packaging, so you don't have to have them all open at the same time. And it is a delicious mild Italian style salami and cheese all rolled up, and it is made in Australia from at least 99% Australian ingredients. The Farmer's Delicatessen free range mild salami, you get 2 by 300 grams, and that's $15.99 or $26.65 per kilo. And it is a proudly Australian made and owned with 100% Australian pork. So it is made in Australia from at least 96% Australian ingredients, and does come in the 2 packs so that you don't have to have it all open at once. Helps it to last a little bit longer. The Farmer's Delicatessen Wagyu Beef Breciola, it's a 200 gram pack for $17.99 or $89.95 per kilo. It is a proudly Australian made and owned product with 100% Australian Wagyu in it. It is made in Australia from at least 97% Australian ingredients. And it comes in a twin pack so that you can just open up 1 pack at a time, and it helps it stay fresher longer. Gundagai lamb prosciutto, $15.99 or $79.95 per 100 grams. And this one is 100% Australian lamb. It is perfect for platters and pizzas, ready to serve, made in Australia from at least 97% Australian ingredients. And again, in a twin pack, so you can just open up 1 section at a time, and it keeps it fresher longer. Bodego Italian style prosciutto. You get 2 by 250 gram packs in it for $19.99 or $39.98 per kilo. It is made in Australia from at least 97% Australian ingredients, and it's dry cured and air dried for up to 12 months. Thinly sliced to impart the perfect balance of sweet and saltiness with extraordinary flavour. And again, twin pack, so you only have to open up one pack at a time. All right, we've got some desserts now. So the first one we've got is the yellow chocolate mousse. It's an 800 gram tub for $14.99 or $1.87 per 100 grams. And another one for the gluten-free list. And it also has no preservatives in it. It is Australian made with at least 24% Australian ingredients. And in the yellow, they also have passion fruit and mango coconut tapioca, 1 kilo for $9.99 or $1 per 100 grams. And again, gluten-free. This one is also vegan-friendly with no preservatives and is made in Australia from at least 42% Australian ingredients. Deli sea salt caramel mousse. You get 6 by 76 grams for $15.99 or $3.51 per 100 grams. So it is salted caramel mousse and dark chocolate and ganache dessert. Very decadent. And these are made in Belgium. Dessert Italiano Tiramisu. You get 6 by 85 grams for $17.99 or $3.53 per 100 grams. And these come, they're in a really nice little glass jar that you can actually reuse if you want to make your own. And these are made in Italy. There's no artificial colours or flavours in there. Brianza cream chocolate with orange. You get 4 by 125 grams for $9.99 or $2 per 100 grams. And these ones are made in Spain. We haven't had the orange one. We've actually tried the raspberry one, which is actually quite nice. Got Lincoln Bakery mixed tarts. They're a 24 pack 552 grams. And they're been marked down to $8.97 or $1.63 per 100 grams. I'd say it looks like they're just trying to clear through the stock they've got in place at the moment, because these do have a best before the 16th of March. But they're cute little tarts. So you get raspberry white chocolate and caramel chocolate tarts. And also from Lincoln Bakery, we've got the cookie cheesecake, 1.2 kilos for $24.99 or $20.83 per kilo. So it's a huge giant cookie with cheesecake in the middle of it. I'm just trying to see where it's actually made. Doesn't actually say. Maybe, oh yeah, made in New Zealand. There you go. Dessert Italiano Millionaire Cheesecake. You get 6 by 90 gram jars and they're $23.99 or $4.44 per 100 grams. So it's a layered cheesecake in a cute little glass container by the look of it. And these are made in Italy as well. Sweet Indulgence Pavlova Panna Cotta, 1.32 kilos for $19.99 or $1.51 per 100 grams. So these are made in Australia from at least 92% Australian ingredients. So you get 6 strawberry and 6 passion fruit. So there's 12 in there all up. And they look really nice and cute. Charlotte's Belgian waffles, you get 8 by 90 grams for $12.99 or $1.80 per 100 grams. So they're 8 individually wrapped waffles in the pack, and these are made in Belgium. Soy Delight Tofu Pudding Coconut. This one's marked down to $2.97 or 25 cents per 100 grams. So it looks like they're just trying to clear this through because it has a best before date of the 15th of March. So you get 4 by 300 gram packs in there. There's no cholesterol, no preservatives, no genetically modified items in there, and no artificial colours. It is made in Australia from at least 99% Australian ingredients. And also from Soy Delight, they've got tofu pudding in an original flavour, 4 by 300 grams for $7.99 or 67 cents per 100 grams. And this one's also made in Australia from at least 99% Australian ingredients. And the lucky last product we have is a Rika Pastries banana bread. It's a 2.2 kilo loaf for $17.99 or 82 cents per 100 grams. And it is a nice big banana bread. So it is made in Australia from at least 70% Australian ingredients. And you get approximately 14 slices out of that, depending on how thick you like to cut them. So, yeah. So that's it for our Deli special part 3. We hope you enjoyed it, and we thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch it. If you did enjoy it, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on that notification bell so you get notified of our latest uploads, and comment, let us know what did you think, is there something else you'd like to see? Otherwise, we'll see you next time we're shopping at Costco Australia.